Hey, hope you're doing well. I'm going to take you through a quick tutorial on how to use GarageBand for your iPhone, or I think it's the same sort of thing for your iPad, very similar. So yeah, first thing first, we need to find GarageBand on your device, open it up. And it's launched straight into a song I had before. So let's go right back to the beginning. Here's all my songs that I've done before, but let's add a new one so I can take you all the way through from the beginning. So if you just press up the top left hand corner, we've got a little plus sign, press on that, and we're greeted with some instruments that we can add straight up. So first things first, we need to pick an instrument. It's really good to pick a drum loop to start with, so we've got a solid bass to base the rest of our composition on. There's drums, let's select that, and we get a drum kit. We can tap on each of the different parts of the drum kit: kick drum, tom, snare, cymbals to get different sounds. What we're going to do though is we're going to use a different style of drum kit. So we're going to click up here in the top left hand, little drop down, and we've got our classic studio kit, but we're going to change that for a classic drum machine. So it's the same sort of thing but laid out in a pad format. So my kick drum here, snare, clap. So next thing we want to do is we want to set the tempo. So the little wheel up the top here is our settings, and we've got our track settings and also our song settings. So the metronome is on at the moment and the tempo is set at 110 BPM. Let's bring that back a little bit. Actually, let's do a tap tempo. So I want the tempo to be about, just tap on that tempo bar, and it gives me a tempo readout of how fast I'm tapping it. So that's about 95 BPM, which is going to be perfect for what we want to do. So I press done, and now if I just press play, you can hear that the metronome is going in the background. So let's just press stop and then back to the beginning, and then when I press record, I'm going to have the metronome going in the background, and I'm going to record a drum part over the top of that. So record. You can hear I had a few little moments there where it wasn't exactly in time. And one of the great things you can do in GarageBand is have the track quantized for you. So what that means is it'll push, if you get it sort of in time, it'll push the note or the beat to the next closest beat so that it matches everything up perfectly in time. And at the moment we've got the quantization set to 1/16th note. So it'll move the beat to the closest 16th note, which means that when I play this back, it's all perfectly in time, which is really great. And now the next bit we want to add is some more hi-hats over the top. So let's press record again. Okay, take record off. So that's our drum beat laid down. What we can do now is go back into our settings, song, and take the metronome off. Sounds better without the metronome on. So that's our drum track taken care of. Now if we go over here to the second button from the left up the top, we can see our song arrangement view. So we've got our drum track playing back, and then we can add a new instrument underneath. So we're going to add the next instrument. We've got a whole heap of great instruments here. Smart keyboard's really good because it helps you add in full chords in sort of an automated style, so that you don't have to play each note individually. Makes it a lot easier. So we've got our chords laid out at the top. We can change the key and that sort of thing to get a whole heap of different chords, but just for the moment we're going to stick with the one type of chords at the moment. We're on a piano. Let's change the sound of that. Grand piano, let's move it to some sort of a synth. Maybe not that one. Let's have a look at another one. That's nice, let's go with that. So go back to the beginning. Let's record it. So there we go, we've got another track laid in. It's starting to sound like a little bit of a song. Let's have a look at one more instrument before we move on. We're going to add in, let's say a bass line. So let's just try playing over the top of it and see what works. Okay, let's try that out. A few ideas there, we'll see if it works. I'm going to stop it there, show you one more technique that we can do that helps us when we're trying to organise songs. So we go back to our arrangement view and we can select that track, click on the little tab right at the end, double click on it, sorry, then copy, and then we move our cursor up to there, double tap, and we can paste it. So now we've got a bass line going over the whole thing. And we can keep adding instruments and doing whatever we'd like to make the song bigger, but that's a really basic start on GarageBand.